Hello and welcome to Homesteading Around the Mission. Do you ever have those times where you go to do a job and you don't have the right tool to complete the job? And that's what we're going to be talking about today. We have had a week like no other this week. It's been Murphy's Law. We've had, I spilled some water on our family's computer, our relatively new, it was about 8 years old, and we've got it now soaking in rice as kind of a hopeful fix to save our hard drive. We'll see in a few days. Then not long after that, we had our dryer break. Not ours, it's not our dryer and it's not our dishwasher, but both of these things had a few issues, so we've worked on those. And then our second computer, which is much older, it's our family's computer, is probably about 12 years old, the keyboard stopped working on it, and so I tried to pick some of the keys off in order to fix it, and I'm not sure really what I've done there. And that leads me to our video today. You're gonna have those times where things maybe just don't go as you hope they would, or you might have just simply gone to do a job and you don't have the right tool, or maybe you can't find the right tool. That's our situation today. We had some company coming over, and we wanted to make a vegan whipped cream. This is a coconut cream, whipped cream, and I needed a whisk in order to really fluff the cream and make it whipped. But I don't have a whisk, or if I do have one, I can't find it. Our family has moved around a good bit. We're actually in temporary housing right now. It's sort of the missionary life, and sometimes I go to look through our bins and I just don't find what I'm looking for. It could be that we've given it away in one of our moves and I just don't remember, or it could be we never had it. So in either case, today we are going to show you why we are here with a drill and chopsticks and a can of coconut cream. If you'll stay with us, we're going to show you how to make vegan coconut whipped cream with a drill and some chopsticks. Stay tuned. First thing I want to show you is our temporary whisk. So you may have come through this video through a search engine on Google or one of the search engines and found us for one of two reasons. One might have been that you wanted to know how to make homemade whipped cream. We'll get to that. The other may be that you searched for what to do when you don't have a whisk. So we're going to give you a possible solution, depending if you have a drill or not, but it worked for us. We got to thinking, what could we do without a whisk? As you know, what a whisk is going to do, it's going to have these spaces, and it's going to basically aerate. Say if you were baking a cake, if you needed a cake mixer to do it, or you wanted to whip some cream as we're doing, you need something that's got space between it. So a fork works great, you could do, but for what we were doing, we needed speed as well as the spacing and the aerating. So we came up with this idea. As I mentioned, we're staying in temporary housing, and we find things here all the time that are useful, that we can use for various things, and one of them was these chopsticks. We found these in our silverware drawer, quite a few of them actually, and we said, well, why not try this? So we took the chopsticks, and normally when you find them, there'll be a set tied together. We just broke them apart, and we put them into the drill with a little bit of space between. And we're going to show you in a minute how this actually works. But if you had a bowl and you were going to whip it, basically, that's how it works. And our son is going to go here and whip the cream here in a minute and show you. But there's also an alternative. We haven't tried this one, but I think it would work also. I'm going to switch this over to Jackson, and he's going to show you how to take out the chopsticks and insert the fork, and then he'll put the chopsticks back in, and then we're going to open it up and start the whipped cream. So we're here now, and our son Jackson's going to show you. We've actually put the fork in so you can see what that would look like if you wanted to use it as your whisk option, but he's going to take that out and put back in the chopsticks so that we can begin to blend. So the chopsticks are in there now, and you can see if you look at the drill, you can see it's just tightened up on these. It says now the drill bit is the chopsticks, and we are going to go ahead and show you how to make whipped coconut cream. So now we're going to take the coconut cream. You want to get the canned coconut cream. You don't want canned coconut milk or like an almond milk or a coconut milk you'd find in the freezer, not the freezer, but the fridge section with the milks. You actually want the canned version. We put this in the refrigerator overnight. Well, technically it came out of the garage where we're staying, and it was pretty cold in there. So it had already solidified, and I put it in the refrigerator last night, a little bit longer. So this is going to have a solid mass in it and then a little bit of liquid. It should have separated into two things. We are going to take the liquid out. We don't want that for our whipped cream. I'm pouring that right now. You can see it coming out. So we want all the liquid out. You can set this aside and use it for other cooking things. You could use it in soups. You could use it in smoothies. But that's not what we want for coconut whipped cream. So we're going to take that, and I'm just going to set this aside for now. So we've already poured out the liquid. Now all we need to do is get the solidified mass out of the can, and it should be pretty easy because the liquid is all gone. Oh, that came out really nice. So that's what we want. You want nice, solid coconut cream because that's how you're going to make the whipped cream. So we're done with that now. And at this point, there's nothing added in this. It's just coconut cream. After we've whipped it, we're going to add about a teaspoon of vanilla extract. And if you want this to be an extremely healthy, which I hope you do, whipped coconut cream, you can just do it with the vanilla. And this, if you want to add a little sugar to make it a little sweeter of a treat, you could add some natural cane sugar or your choice of healthiest sweetening alternatives that you prefer in your family. We are not, for this video, going to use the sugar. We're just going to make a straight whipped cream with coconut. So now I'm going to turn it over to Jackson, and he's going to show you how this actually gets whipped with our handy makeshift whisk. So now we are going to add about a teaspoon of vanilla extract. It's already down to a teaspoon, so we're going to put that right in there. As you can see, we have completed our project. Drill, chopsticks, and a can of coconut cream, and we now have a healthy alternative to a common treat that people enjoy. You can put this on top of a banana pudding or lots of things actually. What we put it on was a vegan banana pudding, and I'll even put that recipe down below. But you have a healthy alternative. All you needed was a pair of chopsticks, a drill, and a can of coconut cream and a little vanilla extract, and you were good to go. From our family to your family, we hope this can be a blessing. God bless.